Welcome everyone, Madman bringing another RSL video. So today is going to be day 2 of the Pythion fusion, and today we're going to be able to start doing Ice Golem and Champ training with some Fury here. So as you can see, Champ Chase is now available, and I may or may not track how many shards and or coin it costs to get to these levels. So we'll see there. And then let's see, and now Dungeon Divers is available as well. So we'll keep track, and I'm going to start, and I'm just going to work on Ice Golem. So we'll see how many Dungeon Divers points we get there for doing Ice Golem. And on this account, I cannot farm with food, so we kind of get a comparison there of how much better it is to, either duo or solo farmer with food on Ice Golem from my main versus my free-to-play. It'll be the same for Ice Golem, right? The points will be the points. It will be the same for Dungeon Divers. The points will be the points, but we're going to get bonus training points on my main where we will not here. I did do a few things last night, mainly run Doom Tower. I think I finished off my Hydra, ran a lot of Arena, all the little stuff that doesn't count towards the fusion, so that I could maximize the amount of resources going into just getting the fusion frag starting today. So no Ice Golem, a small amount of champ training, not through the campaign, but for that fusion event, you had to summon 20 shards. So I summoned 20 shards, went ahead and leveled the level 1s up to level 20. That's about it. So I spent a couple of brews and some coin for leveling up that. Now yesterday on the free-to-play here, since I was only at 130 energy first thing in the morning, I went ahead and did 2 sets of 3 2-stars, taking up to 20. Of course, that cost me 160 energy total, and then towards the end of the day, I let it top back out, and then I finished off collecting all the energy that might expire. But as you can see here, I haven't collected yesterday's time rewards. I still haven't done collected this or the weekly or monthly just yet, and the advanced, because I still got to do the dungeons, so Ice Golems, and then there will be a few campaigns, but that will be later after I finish Ice Golem. So I still got that energy available. I did collect the 3v3 tournament challenge energy, just in case it did expire. But you can see the fusion warm-up. That's where I spent the coin buying the mystery shards to finish these last 3 spots out, but I still have that energy. Now the reason I haven't collected any of this energy is because I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. So I need to burn through all this 924 doing the Ice Golem, and then I'll collect energy little by little. And yes, it's a little bit painful coming back here, collecting energy, going back. But while I'm running some Ice Golems, it might take a few minutes, I'm getting a couple energy left. Now, if you didn't know, energy comes you get 1 per every 3 minutes, so you're going to get 20 per hour. And that's 480 energy you can get during the day just from time passing by, if you're not capped out at 130. If you're at 130 or above, you're not getting any. So just keep that in mind there. Yeah, it's only a couple of energy, but you never know when that might be 1 extra run or whatnot of campaign. It might even be 1 extra run of Ice Golem or something. And when you're free to play, that adds up. So that's where we stand on day 2 free to play. Tomorrow morning I'll update you on how much energy it took to get to the minimum there for the fragments on Ice Golem. I probably, I may or may not exceed this, since I have some extra, I got plenty of gems available to me, but I'm keeping track of it. I did also run some Iron Twins last night. I kept track of that, but it's not going to get counted towards what was actually spent towards the fusion to get to the milestones to get the fragments. So I'm going to take that out of there, but I do want to keep track of what I spent outside of what would be normal. I'm just, I'm going to run my Iron Twins. I'm not going to skip it for 2 weeks, so I got to take that into account. I'm trying to make this as, free to play as possible, so that, those that are free to play or low spend and maybe low on resources can get an idea of how much it's going to take to get one of these frag fusions done. And then, of course, on champ training, we're only at 351 points. So we still got a ways to go, but I'm going to keep track of that energy cost as well. Now let's go ahead and we'll move over to my main, and I'll try and just go a lot quicker through that. And we'll see where we're going to start day 2 with. Okay, so here we are on my main. I've got up to 614 energy. Again, I still have to do the campaign, and I still do need to do the dungeon runs to get this extra energy. And then I have not collected on the monthly or weekly energy that's still available until I have drained the energy that I do have, as well as the daily stuff. But we are now on this one, I did the 3 test runs to figure out how I want to run things with food. So just 3 runs of level 20, so that's 48 points there that I've got. Tag team, did I not collect on this? Oh, I actually got 3rd. I am surprised. Well, there's some more coin because that's 5-star. I'll sell it. Champ chase, again, I will track I may or may not track the cost of shards and the amount of shards it takes for that. Gonna run ice golem with this today, but I'm gonna run it with food. This one, there'll be a few things that are going to be different here. I think I might have a clan quest on this. Maybe it's not the clan quest. I think now I have the forge pass on this one, so it's going to be slightly different. But I got to win 75 boots. So since we're doing champ training, I'm going to have to run 12-6 for a little while to get the boots, so it's going to be a little more experience than typically normal, but it is what it is. I want to get that part done. And there's something else there. I think maybe it's under daily challenges. No, somewhere in there where I need to run so many battles with the same food as whoever my main champion is, or same affinity, or all same affinity in a dungeon. I don't know, some weird challenge. The other thing real quick too, since I do have the forge pass, see this 10 XP, so I already got 1, 2, so I get 20% more XP for anything that gives experience, versus on the free to play I don't have that, so I'm not getting that. So we're going to see a little difference there. That's going to help speed things up. I'll try and do at least a guesstimation as we progress on this of what that extra 20%, if it was back down to normal and not available, would yield as far as energy consumption and everything. But there we go. There's kind of the starting point on the main and the free play now. It's just a matter of running ice golem all day and then start doing the champ training. I want to though make sure that I start grabbing all this energy here so that I'm topped off or close to topped off, but I want to try and stay below 130 while I'm running things, and then just grab as I need. So have a nice day.